Hi everyone, welcome back for another Project Life video. This is from the week of the 11th of May until the 17th, and this is a bit of a longer video because I actually get to do an additional insert for this week. There was lots going on that meant I needed to do an extra insert. I bought these just in case I ever had some weeks where there was too much to fit on a double page spread, so it was nice to actually be able to get to use it. So I'm just starting off here with my title card. So it's a 6x4, which I'm making out of white card. Normally my title cards are only 3x4, so it's nice to have sort of a bigger area to work with and to jazz up a little bit. So I've just put some butterfly washi tape on. So this is from like a spring range that I got from the range, and then I'm using some stickers from the Day in the Life collection. It's quite nice to be able to use some of the bigger stickers, like that bicycle and just some of the quotes, because normally they won't fit on the photos. So yeah, I was pleased to be able to sort of make use of them. And then I'm just putting the dates in here. I can't believe we're halfway through May already. So yeah, just putting that in the top pocket there. Then this first photo, I had a lot of early starts last week, and so this was taken about 7 o'clock in the morning, and it was so nice because sort of the sun was up, it was a nice sunny day, but there was just sort of something about the morning where it was just so quiet and calm. So yeah, just sort of spent 5 minutes in the garden, just sort of taking it all in and enjoying a bit of the sunshine before a busy day. Which was really nice. So this week, again, I had a lot of invigilating, and this was sort of the start of a really important week because a lot of my tutoring students were starting their proper GCSE. So they're nervous, I'm nervous, and so I wanted to document that. And I'm so unorganised this week. When I filmed this, I only had about 20 minutes to do it. So halfway through, I realised kind of I'm missing a lot of bits. So I wanted to use a specific journal card or specific cutout for this. So while most of these are from the Day in the Life collection by Echo Park, this one is from a school collection. So it's one that just says star student, and then I'm writing down all the names of the students who are doing their GCSEs. So yeah, I've got 6 of them, and this is the first year that I've ever done GCSEs with people. So yeah, it's sort of, I want to remember all the people that yeah, I taught for this set of exams, and yeah, I hope they all do really well. And then to sort of keep in with the learning theme, as well as my tutoring, I am actually a piano teacher, but I hardly ever get to play the piano myself, and I had sort of a spare half an hour, so I sort of felt inspired and really wanted to sit down and have a play. So I just yeah, had a little tinkle on the piano and playing a few of my favourite pieces, and I'd like to get back into playing the piano properly, but it's just, you know, it's a rubbish excuse, but it's just finding the time. So then this was sort of the theme of this week. So it says wake up, seize the day, repeat. So yeah, a lot of the days this week were the same, but you know, it was nice to sort of be busy. And then this photo is just me and my boyfriend having a cuddle whilst watching Doctor Who. We were both too tired to kind of do anything too strenuous this week, so it was nice to just have some chilled evenings. And then on to the second part of the week. So I'm just looking through my book here because I couldn't remember what order I wanted to put my photos in. So this photo here, and I'm just about to go and get another lot of equipment, or not equipment, supplies, because again I'd forgot to get this out. So this is a picture of the car because it was like 4:30 in the evening or in the afternoon, and the temperature in the car said 7 degrees, and I was like, that's winter weather, yet we're supposed to be in May, in spring. It's supposed to be sort of warmer. So yeah, I'm just putting some snowflake stickers on because it was unusually cold, and it did feel like 7 degrees. So yeah, it was really chilly and it was bizarre weather. So well, at the moment it is forecast to be quite warm over the next couple of days. So hopefully, yeah, that will be the last of the cold weather until the winter. And then this bit again is where I was so all over the place this week. So I tried to make a 4x4 cutout into a 6x4 one, not realising I didn't read my plan properly for my layout, and then so yeah, I do end up changing my mind on this cutout, and you'll see, but I did quite like what I did with it to sort of make it into a 6x4. So I chose this camera picture. Again, this is from the Day in the Life collection by Echo Park, just because obviously Project Life is all about capturing sort of like smaller moments, big moments, any moment on camera, and I really like the pale pinkness of the picture. So yeah, then I just put some washi tape and then some more stickers for from the Day in the Life collection. So yeah, obviously it seems like I faffed around here trying to find some stickers, so I just put this sort of letter, and then I put this cactus because I love cactuses. So yeah, I just put that in there, and then I realised halfway through that a different picture was meant to go in there. So yeah, this is me taking it out and replacing it with this picture. So every Thursday I go to a pub quiz, but for some reason this week there were only 3 teams. Normally there's sort of 9 or 10, but for some reason there were only 3 of us, and even with 3 teams we came third. We've not had a great run of quizzes recently. We haven't won or even been in the top 3. We had an old quiz master, and we used to sort of come like within the top 3 most weeks, but yeah, we haven't even done that, and even when there's 3 teams we still only came third. So yeah, I sort of documented that and then put the camera sticker and cut out in the middle pocket. So then this one, I had a rare Friday morning off, so I did some scrapbooking in bed, and then very, very fetching photo of me with a face mask on, and for tea that night we just had pizza and we watched the new Ryan Gosling movie Project Hail Mary, which was really good. And then again, I think I realised that I was meant to put a journal card in here and I'd forgotten to get it out, so this is me disappearing again. So yeah, I'm really sorry for like the hecticness of this video, and that kind of matches how everything has been over the past couple of weeks. So I do apologise, and hopefully calm and normality will resume very soon. So I'll fill that card in later. And then on to so what I did here is I decided that some of the photos were a bit like just plain, they were just plain photos, so I used some of my new washi tape again to just sort of jazz up the photos a little bit. And sort of put some stickers. Again, this is from the Day in the Life collection. I am trying to use sort of like one collection for each week. Obviously this one didn't work because I did use that school card, but I've sort of topped up my supplies, so I'm hoping that sort of I'll start using regular themes each week. I mean, it's okay if sort of you get the odd, if a cutout fits for the week, then I don't mind if it's from a different collection, if it works well with the theme of the week. But yeah, I would like to sort of make my project life more sort of like uniform in only using one collection if possible for each week. So yeah, now onto the exciting bit. So this is sort of a smaller insert, but on the Sunday my boyfriend and I went to a local zoo to meet. It's called Wingham Wildlife Park, and they do sort of conservation work. So most of the animals there are animals that they've rescued. And for my boyfriend's birthday, I bought him a penguin experience, which was it was so much better than I thought it was going to be. So we got to take the penguins for a little walk around the park, and they were so cute the way they were waddling, and then we got to feed them. And then we had the rest of the day to sort of go around the park. So we saw the animals they've got there are amazing. So we saw a tiger, we saw sloths. I really like this picture of the giraffe because even though it's 2 giraffes, it looks like it's sort of looking back on itself. And then they had an amazing lion which they rescued from a French circus. So yeah, he didn't have a really good life, and now sort of, I know zoos are controversial, but they do seem to really look after the animals here, and they've got plenty of space. So yeah, it was a really enjoyable day, and I will be doing a full sort of scrapbook layout for this, but for now sort of this is just sort of a little one to remember the day by. So I'm just jazzing it up with some washi tape, sort of used ones with animals on it. So see, this is a butterfly one. And obviously the green sort of matches sort of the animal theme. And then this one is sort of like a bee themed one. So yeah, I'm hoping I'll have more weeks throughout the year where we do something exciting, or the weeks are so busy that the extra inserts are required. Yeah, and then I'm just sort of labelling this to remember where it was that we went. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this week, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back for the next one soon.